Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is my epic introduction that will leave me with a rather awkward point after I'm done! Oh, wow, okay, that I had to get that off my chest. I just wanted to show the importance of this game. What's up, guys? My name is Anaris. Today we're here watching the third game of the best-of-3 match series between Liquid the Little One, spawning as the purple Terran in the top right position, against imbaLoWeLy, these yellow question mark Zerg down in the bottom left. This is, as I've said before, on the ESL Daily Motion Group Stage, Group A. So pretty exciting stuff there. Alright. For those of you who are not familiar with the first two games, definitely go and check those out. They are fun, exciting. There's love, there's hate, there's murder, there's betrayal, there's croutons. There's everything you could find in an epic saga. Wow, I am playing this up like it is just the second coming of breadsticks. I don't know, man. I just really like seeing these guys play. imbaLoWeLy, pretty impressive Zerg player so far. The Little One, always the creative player who you can see once again is just all over controlling these SCVs, man. He's got them nice and super efficient right now. So let's see him down here, Shakura's Plateau. Pretty good map, good for early expansions. Not seeing that just yet. I mean, obviously you wouldn't. Not quite time. Maybe another minute or so. We'll see. The Little One. Game number 2, he went for that super early expansion. It was like 14 supply. First thing he got other than a depot. Of course, Tal'Darim Altar, good map for that. Plenty big. Takes a while to scout that out. So, all in all, I'm looking forward to a fun game. We got that first expansion coming down right there for imbaLoWeLy. Alright, good stuff. The Little One sees it, knows what's going on, not making too much of an effort to hide this SCV, so we might not actually expect to see him try to do any sort of bunker push or anything like that. You compound the fact that the Zerg player imbaLoWeLy also has this Overlord right here, so he knows what's going on, man. You're not going to be able to slip anything by. The Little One realizes that. You see, he's just walling off. Got the two depots, the bunker. This is about as traditional of a wall-in as you can get. But notice over here, he's at around 230, 250 minerals. He's got no gas yet. So what in the world is he going to be doing? Probably an expansion. We see he's got the SCV down here already hanging out. There's the Marine, going to be trying to kill that. Scout and drone, sure enough, there we go. Nicely handled by the Little One. Expansion complete down here. Probably won't drop a spine crawler just yet. Probably isn't thinking he's going to be under too much pressure. But, you know, like I said, he does have a couple Zerglings coming over here, a couple Marines. May check the watchtowers first and then head over and try to deal with harassment. That's going to be my guess here. Yeah, that's pretty typical to see players do that. And maybe head over, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, pool's complete, but no gas just yet, so not going to see that metabolic boost upgrade for the Zerglings. The Little One continuing with that expansion. You see he has claimed both geysers. Going to be trying to catch up on the gas there, but at this point, you know, up until now, he really hasn't had squat to spin the gas on, so not going to be too much of an issue. We are seeing him go ahead with the possible wall-off down here at the bottom. Oh, man, this Marine just barely out of range of the Zerglings. He is trying to run away. However, I'm not really convinced he's going to be able to make it. Yeah, you see the Zerglings kind of taking a wide angle, pushing that Marine down. Oh, just enough to keep him on his toes, with the rest of them actually heading up. Going to be scouting out the Terran player. He will see a wall off. Oh, man, that Marine, that poor guy spawning just the wrong time. Did not have a rally point set for that bunker. Or that barracks, rather. He probably had it set up here and just forgot about it. Oh, well. I'm sure we've all made that mistake once or more in our StarCraft 2 career. I know I have, and you can call me noob for it. That is perfectly alright. Looking over here in the middle of the map, we can see that currently the Zerg does control both Xel'Naga watchtowers. Good stuff. Those will be very important throughout this game. As you can see, they are spawning in cross position, so we can expect plenty of back and forth traffic here across the middle. Unlike in the normal version of this map, where you could have players spawning, you know, here, and never really actually head over here, unless it goes for some reason super late, which, when you got positions like that, the games are usually, well, I don't know, they're usually over really quick or really long. So, I don't know. It all just kind of depends. Tech Lab going down to the factory. Alright, good stuff there. Probably get some siege tanks, and might forego the initial Hellion harassment. I say that because, unlike some of the other maps that we've seen these guys play on, it's a little bit more difficult. This is really the only land entrance, and, I mean, you see the Zerg imbaLoWeLy already has 2 spine crawlers right here. You know, he could send a queen, block this off right here. If he really wanted to, he could place like an evolution chamber or something like that, block it off even further. And you see right here, alright, got 3 Zerglings, keeping an eye on the Terran player, so he's going to have enough time to react to any sort of Hellion harassment. The little one knows that, so he's just going ahead with a more traditional build here. Got that expansion secured, pretty much good to go. Alright, looking all snazzy. Got Evolution Chamber, Baneling Nest, all good stuff to be had here on Shakura's Plateau. Now, I do have another set of the Little One games that I'm going to be casting here. I don't know exactly what it's from, but I do know that they are apparently pretty good. Pretty good. I've been assured of that fact. So, more awesome games. I'm going to try to avoid, moving forward, I'm going to try to avoid games that end in, 5 minutes. I'm not going to mention any games recently that I may have cast, but, it's really funny. I think people are still watching that and are just like, I don't know, grossed out by it or something. But anyways, more important things here. The little one moving out. You can see nice little siege tank staggering. I bet a couple of Zerglings wish they could just run in there right now. There they come. Going to be heading across the map. Couple Hellions you can see. More than enough to deal with the Zerglings. These ones might get taken out. Maybe Terran will head down there. Maybe he'll just bypass it entirely. Either way, Lily knows what's going on. See, he's got a few Banelings. Alright, that'll be really helpful against those Marines. Siege tanks are way back here. Obviously, he is expecting an engagement at some point in the near future. Here come the Zerglings trying to catch up with the SCVs. One of them actually did go down. Might actually use that to repair before he goes in. I don't know. He's got units actually spread out all across the middle of the map here. Here come the Zerglings coming in, getting a surround on the Marines. Banelings running in. Oh, man. 2 Banelings take out that entire group of Marines. Third one goes to the siege tank. Queen runs for dear life. As you see, the little one suffered some pretty heavy losses there. Nothing that the Zerglings cannot finish off. Just going to try to get in there, push away the Hellions, maybe finish off these siege tanks. They're going to be the priority target right now. A lot of money and gas invested into those. Both of them taken out right off the bat. And now you see the little one continuing to focus on the Hellions. Very good move, IMO. Wow, did I really just say IMO? Jesus. I'm going to promise not to say that again. Queen, she is just taking overlapping lines of fire, literally and figuratively there. As we follow the little one on his burning rampage, man, he is just pissed off. Whoa! Zergling response. Look at that, the little one trying to get out of here, but he will not. The Zergling's going to complete the round, taking out that entire force, and once again securing the left half of the map for the Zerg Empire. What do you call, I guess? I don't know. The Hive Cluster. They have 2 hives. Yeah, okay. 3. I guess we can call that a cluster now. I think that qualifies in the StarCraft Wiktionary. The little one with this awesome Thors again, man. Cannot go wrong with those. Looking at the income tab, you can see right now 49 to 54. Units lost, you can see pretty much even on the worker count there. Looks like we just had another one go down. I think it was just a scouting SCV running around right there. Indeed. Indeed. All in all, I love this new interface, man. Bring up these little cool information tidbits and a nice little graphical format. I swear I'm never going to not be happy about that. Well, okay, maybe if they take it away, I'll be super sad. But I don't think that's going to happen. Infestation Pit working on that additional energy. You can see right there, 25. Alright, I think most of you know that already. But for those of you who don't, like I said before, we do have a group of folks who have not had the opportunity to play StarCraft 2. I am so sorry. You know, something actually, before these guys attack, something I really wanted to do, and I've wanted to do for a while, is I want to do a giveaway of like a StarCraft 2 Collector's Edition. 2 problems. Number 1, I need to get a StarCraft 2 Collector's Edition. And well, I guess that's really only one problem. I need to get a StarCraft 2 Collector's Edition. So maybe I will see if I can locate one of those to give away in the coming weeks, something like that. And maybe it would be really cool if I could do a computer giveaway. That might be food for thought, because I know there's a lot of people that can't really run StarCraft 2. Those poor, unfortunate souls, I really do feel bad for them, because everybody should be able to play this. Whoa! Blue Flame! Torching the Zerglings! Look at that, man! 1 fungal growth takes out 1 Hellion. Other 2 get away. imbaLoWeLy realizes, man, You're not going to be able to run in there and do a whole bunch of damage, you know, with that choke point. That's just lining up the Zerglings. When you got a whole bunch of Hellions waiting on the other side, you just do not want to run in there like that. Going into the Hive Tech now, folks. Could maybe see some Broodlings, see some, maybe some Ultras? You know, something we have not seen this game, Nidus. Have not seen any Nidus. We have seen a freezing Viking. Don't know what's up with that. We'll just assume it has something to do with those damned croutons from game number 2. Alright, so looking at the unit composition, we could see mostly Lings and Festers going to be moving out here in just a second. Maybe try to catch some Hellions again. That's going to be a costly maneuver unless he can get some fungal growths. Very well timed here. Don't know if that's going to be possible. The little one controlling his Hellions very, very nicely. Look at that. Doing such a great job there. I do like how Zerg keeping in one Zergling over here at the top, making sure Terran does not expand that direction. Could take this one, but you know, with those rocks there, recent addition to the map, could take that out without too much trouble. Also, Zerg is expanding up here as well. We can actually take a look at the Terran player, see what all he has actually scouted. See, alright, he's spotted the main, hasn't seen any key tech structures, saw a couple spine crawlers, that's about it, hasn't spotted this expansion. Gotta make sure we don't do that for too long, I don't want to miss some of the action here. Zerg just kind of running back and forth, it looks like. On the other hand, we can see Zerg, what he's seen, he knows that expansion's there, knows all too well. He has spotted that, that Viking, which is heading out right now. Got a medevac on the way, got the Spire, Ultralisk Cavern, and we have a medevac with 3 Hellions. The problem is, once again, oh, 2 drops, folks. And we see actually the little one coming down here with the Viking actually taking out the Overlord. I was going to say the problem is for the little one is that the Zerg player, Lowly, has so many Overlords all over the place. Look at this right now. He has got coverage, complete coverage on this half of the map. Nothing is going to get by him without knowing about it. There we go. Here comes the drop number 1. Marines in the base. We see actually unloading right there. Here come the Hellions. This is probably going to watch here as they're going to take out so many drones, man. Look at that. You can see that drop up in the top is going to be actually be going down very quickly. Nice save, I think, there. But the Hellions, oh, the Hellions, the sweet, delicious Hellions. 7 kills, 8 kills, 11 kills. Whoa! Look at that. So many drones light up and being taken out. And now the Hellions are in a, wow, nice save by the little one. Picking them up with the medevac. Score for the little one, man. I'll tell you what, that was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now coming in here and taking out even more drones. There's the Corruptor. This time Zerg realizes he has to take that thing out. Will he actually be making time? He does get 2 of them out of the 3, but the medevac is going to go down. Fungal growth, finishing it off. Very, very impressive display of unit control by the little one there. You see, he's actually, he did save those Marines up there on the top. You see, he's actually going to go in and drop it now. I do like the multi-prong attacks there. I think we're going to see him maybe go in for additional drone kill. Let's see. 29-2, ladies and gentlemen. Liquid the Little One currently has the upper hand on the workers killed-o meter. If that is even a phrase, I don't know. But we're seeing him go, once again, take out plenty of drones. 68-67. You see that he is going to lose the Marines this time, including the Corruptor. Moving out this time with Cloaked Banshees, folks. This is going to throw a wrench into the Zerg's plan. Obviously, fungal growth will help reveal these Terran monstrosities, but will it be enough? I think it will be. Oh yeah. I knew we had Corruptors running around the field, just wasn't sure precisely where they were. Looks like they happen to be exactly where the little one running into. Continued fungal growth allows him to finish off the Banshees. Looks like they were actually really low on the health anyway, so not going to be that huge of a deal. The little one coming down, you can see he's actually getting ready to float a number of structures to take that expansion. Zerg's like, sup, I see you there. I see you rocking that outfit, and I think I'm going to wear it. I'm going to take it. You know what? It's mine. It's mine. Give it to me. Now. Now, you dirty, I will kill you. That's actually a conversation that I translated from these two guys while this fight was taking place, because you see, it is just a wonderful killing spree for these Ultras. Coming in here, annihilating everything that the little one has. You see even the mind control on the Thor, that was oh so beautiful. This one Banshee right here, cloaked with like 1 hit point, is just like FML, FML, FML. Oh, Infestor. I like how he's using those to take out the Infestors. Very nicely handled by the little one, who has actually managed to hold on to this. Zerg actually chose to go with this as the higher priority target, and for good reason, folks. Very good reason indeed. Had to check, thought I saw a drop there for a second. Turns out not the case. Still got Corruptors actually pulling the harassment on the Banshees. The little one running away. Will he actually be able to make it to the SCVs and the turrets? Oh, yes he does. Very nice. Very nice. Nice little wall off there by the little one. Got the bunker, or the barracks. That 3rd spot. No match for the Ultras, though. I mean, hey, you got like 2 Marines running around and like a Pinto Bean. And the Pinto Bean is the one that's motivated and is still alive. Go figure. So now the little one is going to be in a rather awkward position right now. He's running on 2 bases compared to, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I won't count that one. Alright, 4. We'll see how he comes back from that. If he comes back from that, I don't know. It'd be really difficult at this point. Zerg has just got such insane production capabilities, and with the Ultras running around, the Zerglings just getting clogged up at the top of the ramp, those little Banshees doing as much damage as they can. They don't even have upgrades right now. He really can't afford to get them. You see, he's been riding the bottom of the barrel there. Zerg, on the other hand, he's been sitting on a good bit of minerals and gas, actually been up on gas a little bit for a while now. Taking out this expansion, TLO's much-needed income was to be had from right here. And not so much. Not anymore. You can see he's actually lost that in a big way. And now just focusing on the starport units, man. I mean, why not? The Vikings, they can outrange the Corruptors. Banshees taking out the Zerglings en masse. Pretty good stuff. This poor Thor is running around. This is like a mind control accident waiting to happen right here. So, all in all, I would have to say, let's just look at the units lost tab to see what's going on. You can see they're actually pretty close to one another. 16,000 to 15.2. Alright, good stuff. Worker count now hasn't changed too much. Still heavily favoring the little one, 42 to 11. And let's see, I've got to make sure I don't hit the replay restart button. T restarts the replays, by the way. And I actually tried to hit T for technology once to see if how much money was spent. Yeah, it's a spending tab. It's S. It's not T. It's not T. Ruined about 15 minutes worth of casting doing that. Just like to point out how awesome I am for that. So looking over here, imbaLoWeLy, man, he's coming out in full force. But it's funny because you see the armies are actually pretty even right now. You can look at the income tab, see 57 to 66. A little bit lower in the drones, but Banshee's continuing to harass up here. You can see Zerg response coming out in full force. Plenty of Corruptors, more than enough Corruptors to deal with this. The little one has more Banshees actually floating around the middle of the field. But you see, Spore Crawlers popping up here. Not one here. I mean, there's like 2 minerals left. Not going to be that big of an issue. But he still managed to keep a lot of the Overlord coverage and a lot of the vision. You see, he's still watching. He still can see most of this half of the map. So all in all, I'd say Zerg is sitting in a great spot. But the little one, not one to be kept down, is going to be coming over with Banshees once again. See, they're hanging out in the middle of the map right now. Try to pop off this Crete, do anything he can to regain some of this map control. You see Zerg has actually just crept right up to the Terran player, who actually, I really do like the placement of this planetary fortress. That's going to work out really well should the Zerg come up this route. Something to keep in mind for you Terran players. Planetary fortress is awesome. Couple more scouts coming over there for Lowly. Good stuff. Alright, going to realize no expansion there just yet, which he already knows. And here comes another engagement. It looks like a whole ton of Banelings going to try to bust in this fortress. I really like how the little one's got this planetary fortress right here. And here comes Zerg just before it's going to be completed. So many Banelings actually cramming up. Will they be able to break through? Yes, it looks like they will. Wow, the little one going to be losing this expansion to, like, Queens. It's Queen time, folks. Anti-air right there. Perfect fungal growth on the ramp. And just look at how many Vikings there are here on the field for the little one. Corruptors moving just a tiny bit faster, it feels like. The Vikings can actually not quite outrun them. They can outrange them, but still, you lose a lot of firepower running like that. So the little one, once again, reinforcing taking out all of the Zerg land, but I mean, he's still got air superiority. There's definitely no question about that. We can look at the the units tab rather, and see 13, 12. Very, very mobile force here. There goes, whoa, wow, that's just not even going to begin to happen. This expansion right here will pretty much mind out. This one getting there. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. You see, this one, he's still not focusing on it because he's got, it's pretty heavily targeted by the little one. I mean, why not? It's the one that's easiest to access here from the north part of the map. This one's got a lot of work on it. Good stuff. All right. And here's, I guess, what would be the most natural transition at this point. Get some Brood Lords, man. Take out those tanks, take out those Thors, finish off the ground forces, wrap it up, and that's going to be that. The little one here, I mean, you could tell he is definitely hurting because he's just had to spend so much money getting so little ground, and really he hasn't even been able to hold it for that long. Each time gets knocked right back down by the Zerg player, who you see once again is just running right on through the little one's base. Got tons of Ultras, Infestors, Broodlords. This is just a high-powered Zerg army coming through right here, steamrolling right through the open area of the little one's base in the lower area. Even one infested Terran. They got a couple down there, actually, to deal with the air. Yep, sure enough, looking like, I don't want to call it too early, man, but I really just think this is going to be going towards the Zerg. I mean, like I said, he's got the entire left of the map. The little one has not been able to make any inroads in there. Tons of SCVs are actually coming off the line. I like how he mind-controlled that. I think he did. Looks like it was for a second. But the Ultras are just slamming the SCVs, repairing that planetary fortress. Vikings are able to take out the Broodlords, but really, the question becomes, what then? Well, I'll tell you what then, folks. It's going to be a GG. Very, very well-played games by both players. I'm so happy to have been able to cast this, but it looks like the Zerg player, imbaLoWeLy, is able to move on ahead in this best-of-3 match series. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to stay tuned. If you want, you could definitely subscribe. You'll be notified of any more uploads. I've got more TLO games on the way. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. You can hear about me and my nemesis, the Crouton packet, which I don't see right now, but I'm watching you. I'm watching you, croutons!